Hello and welcome to video 6 of 11 prepared for the 2017 P3 Data Summit. I'm Matt Lavery, and in this video I'm going to show you how we can examine if participation in College Credit Plus programs is related to college success. Now, on our screen we've got a lot of stuff sort of left over from previous analyses, and I'm going to take this opportunity just to clean things up. So I'm going to click on the chart and hit the delete key on the keyboard to make that go away. And then I'll just drag away all of these fields. Now, it looks like everything's set back to 0, but if I scroll up, I see that it's still holding on to a filter on these fields. So let me click the downward arrow and click Clear Filter from Cohort. And I'll do the same thing with the progress variable. There. Now, in order to see whether participation in College Credit Plus has an impact on college outcomes, I'm going to go ahead and put the CCP variable here in the filters area, and then I'm going to set up progress indicator on the columns, cohort on the rows, and again I'm going to count the P3 IDs for the rest of the table. Now, just to sort of preview what this is going to do for my data, when I come click this down arrow next to CCP and choose No, it's going to filter out and only display those students that did not transfer in credits. So that's 3,555 of the records in the data set. And if we come here and click Yes, now it's only displaying those students who did transfer in credit, just shy of 1,500. Now, again, the student counts is not actually all that helpful to me. So what I'm going to do is go to the value field settings and show that value as the percent of row total again. There we go. And I also am thinking that I want to make the cohorts a little bit more narrow. So let me go ahead and uncheck the more recent cohorts. And so we'll just look at graduation status. So now, as we flip back and forth, we can start to compare these things to one another. When College Credit Plus is yes, that is, they did transfer in credits, four-year graduation sits at about 48%. For students who did not participate in CCP, four-year graduation rate is just about 20.7%, just under 21. So a student who transfers in credits is more than twice as likely to graduate in 4 years or less, which is kind of an interesting finding, right? Now, if we look at the non-persistence, students who transfer in credits, who participate in College Credit Plus, have a non-persistence rate of about a little under 6%. When we look at students who did not bring in credits, their non-persistence rate is a little under 12%. So whereas they're more than twice as likely to graduate in 4 years or less, they're also half as likely to be non-persistent, to attend for only one semester. So that's a really interesting finding there and worth exploring more fully. So in the next video, we'll take a look at what kind of grades students earn in their first year in college, as well as their sort of overall performance grade-wise.